I just want to tell y'all this really, really quick. It requires a great amount of self discipline in order to change your circumstances. I said it requires a great amount of self discipline in order to change your circumstances. The thing that you're facing right now, the obstacle that you're facing right now, the thing that you want to do, the thing that you want to achieve, is going to require a great amount of self discipline. Now, this is a tall task for many people, right? Because of the circumstances that you face. And there's one thing that I know to be true. A lot of people say that they struggle with being consistent, and that may be true, right? So there's a lot of inconsistencies that play a part in the world. But the fact is that either you're consistently disciplined or consistently undisciplined, right? So if you want things to change in your life, if you want things to go to another level, then you're going to have to develop a great amount of self-discipline and putting your flesh under submission. And when we put our flesh under submission, what am I saying? What I'm saying is that we have to learn how to sacrifice some things in order to get to that next level. We're going to have to learn how to sacrifice, some things in order to help our families, to help our communities, to help our finances, the things that we want to achieve the most, the things that we want to be great at, the things that we want to be remembered for. We're going to have to understand on how to like really go to another level and put our flesh under submission. You understand what I'm saying? That means we're going to have to refrain from certain things. Maybe that's people. Maybe that's a bad habit. Maybe it's Netflix. Maybe it's Hulu. Maybe it's the foods that we eat or the spending habits that we have. We're gonna have to refrain from doing certain things. The thing that you love to do the most sometimes may have to go on the back burner, and you're gonna have to require a certain level of self-discipline in order for you to get over the hump and get to the next level. The fact is that a lot of us aren't willing to do it, right? We may complain a lot. We have a lot of complaints. We have, so many different things that is going on in the world and going on in our lives that we do more complaining than actually disciplining ourselves in order to get to that next level. Now, that may not be you, but it may be somebody that you know, or it may be you, and you may need to change some things, right? Now, I want you to imagine this. What would life look like if you were to have a certain level of self-discipline in your life? What would there be more of? What would there be less of, right? If you were to achieve the things that you want, if you were to have the life that you really want to have, right? And I'm not talking about being a millionaire or a billionaire or something like that. I'm talking about living the life that you actually want. I'm not talking about living a fantasy world. I'm not talking about living like a celebrity or anything like that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a reality of living life how you want to live. Me, for example, I'm living a life of of purpose. I'm living a life of inspiring people. I'm living a life of being a father. I'm living a life of being a husband, a leader, right? And inspiring people on a day-to-day basis. This is the life that I love to live, right? Now, if you're somebody that wants to live that life, you know what I'm saying, that what exactly you want it to be and what you want it to design, then you're gonna have to develop a certain level of self-discipline. Y'all put self-discipline in the comments, y'all, if y'all feel me. Put self-discipline in the comments if y'all feel me. If you know somebody that needs some self-discipline, put that in the comments as well too, right? But the fact is that I want to encourage you. I want to empower you. It doesn't have to be the way that it is right now. And I'm not sure who I'm talking to. I'm not sure who this message is for. It doesn't have to be this way. The fact is that you can actually do this, right now. You can change things right now. You can push things to another level right now. All it takes is, the self-discipline. All it takes is for you to make a decision in your life. Make a decision to say, you know what, I'm going to change. Make a decision to say, you know what, I'm going to do things differently. Make a decision. The second that we start making decisions is the second things start changing. You got to ask yourself this question. How long am I willing to wait? How long am I willing to be in the same position? How long am I willing to be broke? How long am I willing to sit there and stay stuck in this same relationship and it's not having no forward progress? Self-discipline. That's right, Carolyn. That's right, Tamia. Right? Self-discipline is the key. Self-discipline is the key to your success. Don't worry about what happened in the past. Matter of fact, don't even worry about the future. You worry about your right now. If you say, yes, I'm going to discipline myself, and you start finding resources and finding new information that's going to help you and take you to another level, Listen, I'll give you a couple resources. Let's just say that you are having you're struggling financially and you want to change your life financially. There's a book out there called Killing Sacred Cows by Garrett Gunderson. I would recommend getting that book. There's another book by Garrett Gunderson called What Would Billionaires Do? I would recommend getting that book. Those are the first two things that you probably should do if you want to elevate yourself to another level and get with and elevate your finances, right? But you got to develop the self discipline to do it. Let's say, for example, you're looking to lose weight. A guy that I would recommend, his name is AJ Ellison. All right, go follow him on Instagram, AJ Ellison. These are resources that I'm giving y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just spitting out whatever. I'm giving y'all resources to go out and do it, right? You want to write a book? Well, guess what? There's another app called Chapterly, chapterly.com. You want to write a book? You know what I'm saying? You want to go to another chapterly.com, go ahead and get an account there. It's $10 a month and write your book, and it'll help you write your book as well too, right? It'll help you write your book as well too. You know what I'm saying? Boom, you want to self-publish the book, go to Amazon. Go to Amazon and self-publish a book. You dig what I'm saying? There are certain things that are out there that you got to get information on how to grow. You want a better family lifestyle? Then listen, you're gonna have to develop a strong, firm foundation. From me personally, I would develop a strong foundation from a Christ standpoint. You know what I'm saying? You want to elevate your relationship. A three-folded cord is not easily broken. You're gonna have a firm foundation, right? You got to get in that book. You're gonna have to get in a good book. You got to learn some things, and maybe the way that you've been doing it ain't been working. So you're gonna have to try something else, right? The difference between you and the next level is just information, and you applying the information. Once you apply the information, then things start to change. Then things start to shift. You got to apply the information. You can't just listen to inspirational speech after inspirational speech and motivation this and motivation that. You got to get practical. You got to get real. You got to say, okay, I listened to what E.T. said. I listened to what Tony Robbins said. I listened to what Kenneth Allen Thomas said. I listened to what Bob Proctor said. I listened to what these people are saying. Now I got to go out and apply it and do it. Otherwise, you just listening just to be listening and you're not doing nothing with your life. You're not changing nothing. What good is that? Right? Don't just be hearers of the word. Be doers of the word as well, too. Don't just see it being done. Do what it says. Otherwise, you're just like an unbeliever. For anybody that goes out and just listens and then you do nothing, you're worse than an unbeliever. At least some unbelievers out there go out and do it. They actually go apply whatever it is that they want. But you being that you have faith, that you believe, apply that action. But that takes self-discipline. Self-discipline. And if you start applying that self-discipline, right, and you start applying it every single day, watch what happens in your life. Trust me, right? Watch what happens in your life. Things start to shift. Things start to change. Things start to elevate. Things start to grow. Don't tell me that you ain't got the time, because you got the time. You got the time. But it matters where you put your time. Where you going to stick that time, right? You going to use that time watching Netflix? You going to use that time sitting there scrolling all day? Or are you going to take this information, use it, and apply it to go into your next level? So see where you want to go. What is it that you want to do? And who's the best that ever did it doing what you did? Doing what it is that you want to do. And follow that model and go to another level. Holla at me when you get there, all right? Listen, share this with somebody that you love. If you're new to the channel, listen, I'm dropping mad inspirational content daily, and I pray that it helps you. Not only inspirational content, but practical tools that you can use to really get yourself to another level, all right? So listen, when we change the mind, y'all, we change the game. Yesterday is gone, tomorrow worry about itself, and today's all we got. And today's all we got. You make sure you impact today the best way you know how. Somebody out there needs you, but guess what? They ain't going to use somebody that's undisciplined. Self-discipline is the key. Go get it. I'll talk to y'all later.